Eddie. I work for a company that deals with off-lease equipment. This ranges from computer equipment like laptops, monitors, towers, desktops, even to medical equipment, telecom equipment, office copiers, printers, and etc. Right now we're in the warehouse area, but I'm going to take you back and first give you a tour of the warehouse, show you where everything kind of goes, and then go through the steps that we go through where incoming freight or UPS, show you how to log it in, and then show you how to ship it out. So if you want to come with me, I'll show you the warehouse. Alright, our first section here is our incoming freight section. UPS and FedEx goes right here, and our bigger shipments or bulk shipments, which are coming off our freight trucks, go in right over here. You follow me, I'll show you where we put our stuff after we logged it in and tested it. Our first section in the middle here is our computer equipment. This goes from our desktops, towers, laptops, monitors, that kind of thing. And then you come around the bend here. This back corner deals with telecom equipment, but we also have some miscellaneous equipment like exercise bikes, plotters, just random stuff. Come around this next bend. We have some office printers, office copiers right here, and all in this back corner is our medical equipment. This middle section on this back half right here is our office equipment or mailing equipment. This deals with people who deal with mass like letters, that kind of stuff. They'll send them out. And then finally, this section over here is where I spend most of my time all day. It's our testing station where we test stuff and log it in. And right now I'm going to show you how we get something in from UPS. We're going to test it, make sure it works all right, log it into our system, and then show you how we ship it out UPS. So follow me. Our first step is once we get something in from UPS, make sure we get both packages. Sometimes we get stuff 101, 202, even up to 9 packages at a time. Grab both of them, put them on your cart here, and we'll go back to our testing station. Alright, once we're back here, get your first box, open her up, and see what's inside. This right here is part of a mailing system. This is what we call an auto feeder. What you mainly want to look at for this is just make sure there's no damages, that it was shipped alright, that all the buttons and everything works on it. And then once you realize that, you put her back in the box. And auto feeders always come with a base. The base is the main unit of the system. So this box is what's going to hold the base. Alright. And now looking for what the base is, you want to make sure also it's clean, there's no ink spills anywhere on it. Make sure all the compartments work. And then normally with these we have paperwork in each boxes, but I can't show you the paperwork, it's office policy. But we go up front, grab the paperwork, come back, and on this paperwork it tells us who the leasing company is, the leasing number, and the serial number for the object, which is mainly the main steps we need. So then you come back over here, take your base, want to check down here. This is where a meter would be. A meter does account for the whole machine, and that's where the leasing company gets paid from. You want to make sure it's at the actual machine that says on the paperwork, and also check the serial number. Once that is complete, put it back in the box with all of its accessories. And we can move on to our second step, which is logging the machine in. Our login system's over here at the computer. We have a specially devised inventory report system developed by our IT system. And what you're looking for here is a lease number your leasing company, the lessee who sent it in, and the date. Once you get that stuff, you can actually log the item in. You want to give them a quantity, how many there are there. You want to give them the manufacturer, whether it's Dell or HP for laptops and stuff like that. You want to give them the model of the machine, and you want to give them a description, so a 17-inch LCD monitor, for example. You also want to list damages here with the serial numbers and the classification, whether it's medical, a tower, desktop, that kind of thing. Once you're done with that, you'll get a number, your number over here in your database system. Then you're going to go over here to your paper. Grab a sheet, bring it back over to the item you just logged in. And for mailing systems, there's always going to be two. You want to keep them together. Put that number on that the database gave you, along with the machine itself. So a 65, which is the model, feeder, and a 65 base, which is the main unit. Then get your tape gun. You put both your signs onto your items. Now that was a good one. That was perfectly packaged by them. I'm going to show you right now what a bad one looks like. This was shipped in the other day, and as you can see, it's totally destroyed. There's no value left in it, so we'd report that to the leasing company and they'd make a charge back. After you log it in, you take your good one and put it over in the mailing section, but since I'm going to show you how to ship it out right away, we're not going to go all the way over there and do that. You want to rip the signs off and any tags that identify you or the leasing company before you ship it out. And then, since these ones are perfectly packaged, I normally put bubble and stuff in it, but it's all in its original packaging, so you won't need to do that. Tape her up. And then you want to make sure all the sides are taped up well. So if this side's not taped up real well, you want to get the bottom so it doesn't fall out in shipping. Now, normally we ship in two ways. It's either UPS or freight trucks. This is a small object, so obviously it's not going to go on a pallet and a freight thing. We're going to put this on a UPS truck. So after you get this, you want to get your weights and your dimensions. Find out the sizes of this. Write them down in the box. Then take them over to our scale, which is by our paper section. And weigh it up. The final step for shipping something out is actually making the label, the UPS label. You're going to log into our UPS account on the computer, which I can show you this. It's going to take you to the main website. There's a couple steps. You go to shipping. Once you go to shipping, there's going to ask you information. Basically, who you're shipping it to, on what account, on their account or our account. It also is going to tell you want the weights, the dimensions of the box, and then it's going to spit out a label just like this. Take your label. Put it right on the box, and then bring it over to our outgoing area where UPS picks up, which is right here. And that's basically all the steps that we need to go through today, and that ends our training procedural video. Thank you.